Now, this is a long time ago, so this is back in the day. But I don't remember the specifics of it. But didn't you do? Didn't you work with Kane for a little bit?
Oh, I got to spend an entire day with Kane. It's me, Ricky Mandel, BHK, Ryan Taylor, Scorpio Sky, and I don't know if you guys know Wise Guy from NorCal. He was there too. So the first day was Sunday. It was SummerSlam, 2010. Bunch of good shit went on. There's like a Hell in a Cell match. There's like all kinds of shit. That day, they didn't use anybody but me and Ricky Mandel. They were like, we just need two of you today. So we were there for like 12 hours, and like Sky and them like didn't do anything. Got paid, but still. But the next day, they're like, okay, today you guys are bumping. We promise. And we're like, all right, sick, whatever. Kane was the first one that got there, and like I was just like, oh, sick. Because they're like, yeah, you guys are gonna be working with Kane, the Big Show, Kofi Kingston, Rey Mysterio Jr., and the Undertaker, and all of us were like, what? Like, what the fuck? Okay, this commercial's a big deal. Kane shows up, they line us up, and he looks at me, he's like, you know I'm picking you, right, kid? And I was like, yeah, I figured. So, because he literally was like, hey, I got here first. I got dibs on the small one. So we go in, whatever the gimmick was, taking choke slams onto like dust. Like they were putting baby powder down to create like dust. And I was like, oh, no crash pad? But I didn't say anything because, I was already dumb shit the day before. And Kane asked, he went, there's no crash pad for the kid? Like, no, we need the impact, like the commercial, like we need the impact and the dust. And I was just, whatever. Like I wasn't gonna say no to anything. And like right away though, Kane had my back. And so first we hooked me up to wires and do all these like dangling, like choking shots for like close-ups, and he was choking the shit out of me. Like, because it was like a really tight shot. Like it was like that for the ad. And those parts aired too, so like it had to look good. And he was fucking squeezing me, and I was like, "This is a big ass dude. Holy shit!"
Lighten up, kid. Lighten up.
Dude, I wanted to say that, but I was like, "Whatever." Like they're right here on us. Like we can't fake this. And then they unhooked me, and they're like, "Okay, now we're gonna do the slams." They don't know shit. They're just stunt coordinators. There was the only wrestling people in there were me and Kane. Like there were producers outside. Like if you guys remember, Big John Gaborik from Tough Enough, the redhead guy. Yeah, he was out there. But, they're on little monitors, but they weren't really having to watch the whole thing. They were watching the samples of the finished product. So they don't know that nothing in there is safe or whatever. This ring, guys, was like a 30 by 30. It was made of marble from Greece. It was just this ancient, dusty, giant ring. And Kane said, yeah, they store the old 80s rings here in LA. They have storage here, and they just keep old rings from the 80s. He's like, I tell you what, kid, like this, like Andre worked in this ring. Guarantee it. He's like, that's why it's so big, and that's why it's so stiff. That's why it's so sturdy. He's like, because guys back then were weighing so much more. He's like, the rings are different now. He's like, but I guarantee you, like guys like Andre worked in this ring. That's why it's so damn immobile. And I was like, sweet, here we go. Choke slams. The very first one, I jumped like high as hell, like way too high. And I ate that bump, and I couldn't breathe. And I was like, oh, and they're like, that looked okay. Let's reset. So we do a bunch. I think we did, my total count was, I think, 11 or 12. And on like the sixth one, like halfway through, I'm gassed, and I put my elbow down. I chipped my elbow like nasty. Like my elbow hits first. And after that one, Kane was like, hey kid, you don't have to keep getting light, man. Just let me lift you a little bit. And then like in between everything, he was so nice. He was like so nice, and he asked me where I'd been working, and he knew a lot more about like indies. Like he knew about PWG and stuff. And he asked me like, why I haven't tried to wrestle in Mexico. He was telling he thought I'd be a good fit here and there. It was just really cool, and he was just super nice. And then like they kept just not liking the takes. And at this point, we're getting close to like double digits. And then the guy was like, well, we'll do a couple more. We don't want to hurt him. And then Kane just snapped. My buddy Glenn snapped on him.
Mayor Glenn.
And he said, he went, hey, it hurts every time. Get your fucking shot. And I was like, my hero. and we did I think 2 more, and they're like, oh, okay, I think we got it. And then I went and had to get my elbow looked at by the medic and shit, and it was like all fucked, and it's still fucked up. There's a giant gap missing, like right here in the point of it, to this day. And then we go and we do the photo shoot portion. It was me and Kane. They kept me with him. And for his image, like his sweet action shot in the magazine spread was him giving me a left arm clothesline. But it wasn't like for the sake of the shot. I think. Oh yeah, no. It was a right arm clothesline, but he throws them left. I've never noticed that. I never noticed that Kane throws left clotheslines. Like maybe on the big boy, but off the top, but like I never noticed. And he's like, yes, so I apologize. These are going to be really stiff because I never throw them with my right. And so I had a crash pad, and he just had to clothesline me, and like almost like those like where you hang on to the short arm or clothesline, pick them up. Way to do that over and over and over while they took pictures. So I took like 1,000,000 clotheslines from him. But then he gave me his Starbucks, which was really nice of him. He gave me his Frappuccino. And then, that was that day. It was really cool.